see the horizon and the excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a race. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day to tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. Today is a good day to live. It's been 4 weeks since you called, and I've been waiting here for you all along. I've been waiting here for you all along.
Hello, good morning everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Zulfana Bila Fitria, and here I'm in charge as Master of Ceremony to guide you in this cultural gathering event. First of all, let's praise the Almighty God for His blessing. We are able to attend this cultural gathering of Virtual International Student Exchange, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Universitas Brawijaya. The Honorable Dean of Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Universitas Brawijaya, Dr. Diah Ayu Oktaviani, MBiotek, Deputy Dean for Academic Affairs, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Universitas Brawijaya, Dr. Fajar Sodik Permata, MBiotek, Deputy Dean for General Affairs and Finance, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Universitas Brawijaya, Dr. Herlina Pratiwi, MSI, Deputy Dean for Student Affairs, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Universitas Brawijaya, Dr. Analis Wisnuwardana, MBiomed, Virtual International Student Exchange Committee team, and well as all participants, I'm grateful for being willing to attend this event. We hold this cultural gathering to introduce the culture of each university and country that participate in the event. We hope that all the participants can gain more information about the culture that exists in the other countries with their cultural gathering. Before continuing the event, I will read the schedule of the program first. The first, we will opening and sing anthem of Song of Indonesia, Indonesia Raya, and the next session is speech by Deputy Dean for Student Affairs, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Universitas Brawijaya. The next session is speech by Dean, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Universitas Brawijaya. The next session is introduction of each university or country. The next session is introduction of virtual international student exchange committee team. The next session is video performance from each country or university and the question and answer session. The next session is explanation of voting procedure, and the closing of this session is documentation and closing. So, we're going to the next agenda, which is Sing Indonesia Raya. I invite you to approach stands and sing Indonesia Raya together. Thank you for being willing to approach stands and sing Indonesia Raya together. Then there will be a welcome remarks from Deputy Dean for Student Affairs, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Universitas Brawijaya, to Dr. Analis Wisnuwardana, M. Biomed. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Master of Ceremony. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Dean, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Universitas Brawijaya, Vice Dean, lecturers, and the entire academic community of Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Universitas Brawijaya. Veterinary International Student Exchange 2021 participants. Number 1, veterinary student from Kelantan, Malaysia University. Number 2, Tarlac Agricultural University. Number 3, Putra Malaysia University. Number 4, the University of Veterinary and Animal Science, Lahore, Pakistan. Number 5, College of Veterinary and Animal Science, Jang, Pakistan. Number 6, Mahidol University, Thailand. Number 7, Cavite State University, Philippines. Number 8, Central Bicol State University of Agriculture, Philippines. Number 9, University of Paradenia, Sri Lanka. Number 10, Isabela State University, Philippines. Number 11, Mongolian University of Life Science, Mongolia. Number 12, Nong Lam University, Vietnam. Number 13, Chattogram Veterinary and Animal Science, University Bangladesh. Number 14, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Universitas Brawijaya. First, let us praise the presence of God, the merciful God who has given our pleasure for the health and opportunities and the happiness we feel today. Without His mercy, all of us cannot enjoy the event of Cultural Gathering Student Exchange, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Brawijaya University. Although this event is held online, I hope it will not reduce the essence of benefits of each series of events. On behalf of entire academic community of Brawijaya University, as a person and institution, I would like to welcome students and student exchange students from various countries. So then on this happy day, we can meet and still get the essence of the meaning of brotherhood even through online. There is a great hope for establishing more harmonious cooperation between Brawijaya University and foreign universities that participate in this activity. Veterinarians is a noble profession because, in addition, it is closely related to the animal world. It is closely related to the animal world. Veterinarians also have a great responsibility to the community, such as the motto Manusia Mrika Satwa Sewaka, which means creating human welfare through animal welfare. There are so many fields of work that can be involved and roles by veterinarians. According to the OIA, there are 33 fields of work for veterinarians. One of which is animal husbandry and animal health, which veterinarians have a strategic role in providing food sources from livestock, energy, and other supporting sources, which will have an impact on progress of national development. In addition, veterinarians also have a role in protecting animal health and avoiding the risk of transmitting zoonotic disease to humans, such as securing foodstuffs of animal origin and infectious disease of animal origin. In pandemic like this, it is obvious that the role of veterinarians in One Health framework is where collaboration between the worlds of human medicine and veterinary medicine is needed. In this concept, zoonotic disease become the most obvious point of entry where veterinarians can work together with human doctors to realize the shared health. And therefore, it takes the commitment and competence of veterinarians to carry out the strategic roles and responsibilities. The challenge facing the new veterinarians will be even more significant. One of them is being ready to face the MEA free market. And there are many opportunities and competition that new veterinary graduates must face. Many options for veterinary graduates who wants to compete and improve their competency standards because of global competition. So on this occasion, I hope that there will be new veterinarians who can show performance following their competencies and have high integrity in serving the interests of the nation and state. I hope that this activity can be an excellent way to extend the kinship ties, become a reference in practicing knowledge and dedicating our profession. Let's always be together to strengthen each other in facing this pandemic, even though it is challenging for us to go through. We must remain grateful and take wisdom behind the destiny of God so that we can continue to develop ourselves both from knowledge and competence and innovate to make a positive contribution to society. So says a greeting from me. Finally, I apologize if my forward in there is less acceptable or I have forgotten. We hope you have a happy work. May God Almighty always give His blessing to us. Have a great gathering. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Dr. Analis Wisnuwardana M. Biomed for the greeting.
Welcome.
Next event is a welcome remarks from the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Universitas Brawijaya. To Dr. Diah Ayu Oktaviani M. Biotek, time is yours.
Thank you for the Master of Ceremony. My sound are clearly. Clearly, right?
Yes, it's clearly.
Okay, thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. The Honorable of all of the Vice Dean of Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Universitas Brawijaya, all of the faculty members, students, lecturer, and all of the committee of Virtual International Student Exchange, all of the participants of Virtual International Student Exchange 2021. First of all, let we always praise to the God, the Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, because of His blessing, His rahmat and hidayah. So today, in this wonderful day, we can conduct the multinational virtual gathering as the series of the event of Virtual International Student Exchange 2021 held by our Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Universitas Brawijaya. Although this event is held online, of course, it will not reduce the essence and also the benefits of each of the series of the events. And as Dean and also on behalf of the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Universitas Brawijaya, we would like to express our welcome to all of the participants. Thank you for your participation, and I'm sure that all of you already have a very strong effort to follow this event in the multinational gathering, Virtual International Student Exchange. And today we can meet and still get a sense of the meaning of the friendship and collaboration among the students, even though we are separated by distance. And of course, through this online meeting, we can share and also we can collaborate one and another. We know that some students have more than one home, not just a location or place, but also a physical manifestation of community. So Faculty of Veterinary Medicine Universitas Brawijaya, through this international student exchange program, facilitated students who have international or multicultural ties and want to engage with similar students to invited to an online multinational cultural gathering event. So through this event, we hope that will provide an opportunity for all of the participants to build a fellowship, to build a collaboration, and also to celebrate the diverse roots of one another. So we hope through this multinational cultural gathering, we can share about our proudness, our traditional art, our cultural from our country. And through this meeting, we hope it can be enlarge our collaboration and also our partnership. And last but not least, we thank to all of the committee for all of the hard work to make the program work efficiently. And we hope that the program will run like clockworks without any disturbance in the signal or everything. And I also really hope that the activities could establish cooperation that is harmonious with Universitas Brawijaya and any other foreign universities that participated in this event. So finally, we wish all of you will enjoy this event until the beginning, from the beginning until the end of the program. And my God, the Almighty, always bestow His guidance to all of us. Thank you very much, and please enjoy this event. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Dia Ayu Octaviani M. Biotech, for the warm greeting. So we're going to the next event. There will be an introduction from representative of each university. The first one is from College of Veterinary Medicine, Central Bicol State University of Agriculture from Philippines, to College of Veterinary Medicine, Central Bicol State University of Agriculture. Representative, time is yours.
The College of Veterinary Medicine is one of the colleges in Central Bicol State University of Agriculture. It is the only university in Bicol region offering the program of Doctor of Veterinary Medicine. The Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, or DVM, is a 6-year graduate degree program consisting of a 2-year preparatory and a 4-year proper curriculum. The program provides theoretical knowledge and practical experience in animal production and diagnosis, as well as in the prevention, treatment, and control of clinical disorders and diseases in companion animals, exotic animals, and farm animals. It also teaches students the anatomy and physiology of the animal body, as well as the different common animal diseases. The program also focuses on training students in diagnostic procedures, radiology and imaging technology, animal pharmacology, physical examination procedures, preventive medicine techniques, and skills for communicating with animal owners. The DVM curriculum of Central Bicol State University of Agriculture's College of Veterinary Medicine is at par with leading universities offering the same program in the country. But we never stopped there. The college, together with the university's administration, continuously strive to improve the program, an assurance we made to our Bicolano students. An excellent veterinary medicine curriculum progresses, and through the years, we never wavered from our promise. We never faltered from producing outstanding, professional veterinarians. And as part of the core functions of the university, the college also indulges in scientific and collaborative researches in both veterinary and ethno-veterinary medicine. Because we at the College of Veterinary Medicine support learning and inculcates One Health in all its disciplines. Animals remind us that we have an obligation and responsibility to preserve as well as care and nurture all life. From the College of Veterinary Medicine of Central Bicol State University to the world.
Okay, thank you for the introduction. And the next is from Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, University Malaysia, Kelantan from Malaysia. To Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, University Malaysia, Kelantan representative, time is yours. Okay, thank you for the introduction. And the next is from Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Chattogram Veterinary and Animal Science University from Bangladesh. To Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Chattogram Veterinary and Animal Science University representative, time is yours.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone. I'm Mohammad Rabbi Rahul, veterinary student from Chattogram Veterinary and Animal Sciences University. Our university is situated at the port city, beautiful port city of Chattogram, surrounded by mountain and sea. It is the only uniquely veterinary university in Bangladesh. This port city of Chattogram was inhabited by many before us, like Portuguese and Spanish people were inhabited in this city. Our university is located at the heart of the city at the Khulsi region of Chattogram. This university started its journey in 1996 as Chattogram Government Veterinary College and was upgraded to Chattogram Veterinary and Animal Sciences University in 2006. This university started its journey with only 50 students, and now this university holds more than 1,000 students and has three faculties: Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Faculty of Fisheries, and Faculty of Food Science and Technology. And this university offers honors, masters, and PhD degree to students from all around the Bangladesh and also from students from abroad. We have a very good quality classroom, well equipped with modern technologies and sound systems, and very well equipped classroom for better learning and understanding of students and also for better teaching. We also have well equipped laboratories for good international quality research, high caliber research, and well equipped with very good quality instruments for laboratory instruments, modern equipments for very good quality research. Our university students and faculty member already published various good quality international level research and invented many different research articles, published different research articles, and invented new breeds of chicken, cattle biscuit, and controlling of coccidiosis in chicken, and also established methods for culturing soft-shelled crab. We have international collaboration with different universities from across the world, like University Putra, Malaysia, and University Terengganu, Malaysia, Tufts University, USA, and Tamil Nadu Veterinary and Animal Sciences University, India, Assam Agricultural University, and also Konkan University, Thailand. Our university runs mobile veterinary clinic and satellite veterinary clinic to reach the grassroots level farmers, to offer them service, veterinary service and good service to the grassroots level farmers. Our university first started internship program for veterinary medicine in Bangladesh. All the students, 100% students from our university do internship at different universities across the world, like Tufts University, USA, and Tamil Nadu Veterinary and Animal Sciences University, India, and University Putra, Malaysia. We have a big sea line across the Bay of Bengal and a huge ocean resource. So for ocean research, our university established an ocean research center at Cox's Bazar for better understanding of the ocean and how the way it works. And we have outreach campus at Hathazari, which is a farm-based campus, and a pet hospital at Purvachal, Dhaka. We have automated library and a central library, which is which has a big collection, huge collection of different books from different areas of veterinary medicine. We have the only anatomy museum in Bangladesh, a very unique collection of skeleton and species. In our fisheries museum, we have about 325 species of fish. Our university is working tirelessly towards the goal of the father of the nation to make a beautiful and rich Bangladesh. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. That was my presentation.
Okay, thank you for your introduction. And the next is from Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Universitas Brawijaya from Indonesia. To Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Universitas Brawijaya representative, time is yours. Thanks for the introduction. The next is from College of Veterinary Medicine, Tarlac Agricultural University from Philippines. To College of Veterinary Medicine, Tarlac Agricultural University representative, time is yours.
Very good morning to one and all present here. I am Sara Sanjeevi Modali Padmanabhan Jyotirmai from Tarlac Agricultural University, Philippines. So our institution was established in 1944 as Cameling Boys or Girls High School. It started with just minimum amount of students of 368 students and 13 faculty members and a school principal. It stopped operation in December 1944, but resumed after the liberation as Tarlac High School, Cameling branch. The reopening of the school was a response to the clamor of parents whose children stopped schooling during the war years and the difficulty of traveling from Cameling to Tarlac city. The caribou, which is the water buffalo, has always been the symbol of Tarlac Agricultural University. President's profile of Tarlac Agricultural University. Dr. Max P. Guillermo, who is the president. He has a doctorate degree in environmental science from the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. He is a licensed forester and he is an accredited professor who has started his career as an instructor at the Talak Agricultural University, which was former called as Talak College of Agriculture, and held several positions and designation before he became TCA's fifth college president and TAU's first university president. Being a dynamic man, he is the institution's think tank of several innovative undertakings, such as the regular conduct of participatory approach to planning, which is now being duplicated by several SUCs in Region 3. He had also aggressively established local and international linkages to access resources for the improvement of the university's facilities necessary in advancing its mandates in instruction, research, extension, and production. Our Philippines culture. The culture of Philippines comprises a blend of traditional Filipino and Spanish Catholic traditions with influences from America and other parts of Asia. The Filipinos are family-oriented and often religious, with an appreciation of art, fashion, music, and food. We have hospitable people who love to have a good time with family, friends, and everyone. This often includes getting together to sing, dance, and eat. The annual calendar is packed with festivals, many of which combine costumes and rituals from the nation's pre-Christian past with the Catholic beliefs and ideology of present day. Our vision and mission of our university. Our vision is to be one of the top 500 universities in Asia. Mission, TAU is committed to improve the quality of life through the production of globally competent graduates and relevant technologies in the service of the society. Philosophy and mandate of Talak Agricultural University. Our philosophy is in an environment of academic excellence, TAU harnesses, develops, and catalyzes the conversion of the full potentials and capabilities of students into becoming responsible and competent professionals in agriculture and allied disciplines. Mandate, TAU shall primarily provide advanced education, higher technological, professional instruction, and training in the fields of agriculture, agribusiness management, science and technology, engineering, teacher education, non-traditional courses, and other relevant fields of study. It shall also undertake research, extension activities, and production activities in support of the development of the province of Talak and provide leadership in its areas of specialization. TAU ranks rank between 601 and 800 in the 2021 in Times Higher Education Impact Ranking. It has a validation of expanding international reputation and visibility. The Times Higher Education Impact Rankings methodology assesses the global performance of universities against the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals using carefully calibrated indicators to provide comprehensive, balanced comparison across 4 broad areas, which are research, stewardship, outreach, and teaching. Talak Agricultural University College of Veterinary Medicine Dean, which is Dr. Lodi Plaza. She is the Dean of College of Veterinary Medicine, and she was a visiting lecturer in the 3-in-1 virtual program, which was conducted by Universitas Brawijaya in Malang, Indonesia. As a veterinarian, and she is an expert in animal anatomy. She was lecturer on veterinary anatomy via online meetings, which was held on September 13, 15, and 21. The program aims to provide students comprehensive knowledge and understanding on veterinary sciences to meet global competencies amidst the COVID pandemic. Yes, the wise students from Talak Agricultural University, myself, Sara Sanjeevi Modali Padmanaban Jyotirmai, Maria Lovely May Kabe, Aaron Christian Rombao, Angelica Castillo, Emmanuel Malgana, Julian Irish Viernes, Karen Esteban, Lynn Joy Fernandez, Carl Lester Tamanco, Mark Justin Duque, Nicoba Sarmiento, Rachel Ann Esteban, Vanessa Sumahang. Thank you for the wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you for the introduction. And the next is from Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, University Putra Malaysia from Malaysia. To Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, University Putra Malaysia representative, time is yours.
Thank you, dear organizer. Hi everyone, good morning. Good morning. So my name is Sajida and I will be presenting on the DVM program in University Putra Malaysia together with my partner. I hope he's here. So before we start, since we prepared a video, but that couldn't be played, so I'm so sorry about that. But the start of University Putra Malaysia, or we call it UPM, well, we started from very humble beginnings. Like we were known, the university was known as University Pertanian Malaysia, which means agricultural university back in the 70s. And it only had like 3 founding faculties. We had the DVM program and animal science, forestry, and the agricultural science. So from there on, the university started its operation, and finally in 1997, it adopted the name University Putra Malaysia to encompass research and science and technology. So on this first slide, we are just going to share with you a couple of pictures from our perspective as students. So UPM has a very nice landscape of the green fields, like where we go to have our practicals. There's a farm there that we would do our practicals. And also, yeah, the next slide. Can we, yeah. Ara, are you here?
Yes, Saji, I'm here. So UPM is also the sites of attractions that Sajida just explained to us are also the places where we would usually do our practicals for classes. And our practicals have always been an inter-batch practicals. It's between the 5th years and the 4th years, and a very strong rapport between the seniors and the juniors. And we have a very strong relationship, and we emphasize that in our practicals and also in our studies. And next slide, please.
All right, so here we're gonna take you down a memory lane. All pictures are taken before COVID, so don't worry. The next slide. Thank you. So in this picture, we can see the faces, happy faces, when we were able to meet our friends back in faculty. And the faculty has a hospital. It's called the UVH, University Veterinary Hospital, where we do our trainings and tackle cases on a daily basis. Next slide.
And our faculty has yearly activities which are called Dogathon. It's an awareness program which we would do a marathon for dogs, and we raise money to do the catch, neuter, and release programs for the stray animals. And we also have Majlis Silaturahim. Majlis Silaturahim is our program where you can see in the pictures people wearing clothes in their 80s. So it's an annual dinner event to appreciate the staff and the students, and we have competition and also performance among the batch and among the lecturers and the faculty staff to bring our relationships closer. And we also have yearly activities called Vet Camp, Vet Sports, and Vet Dinner, just to promote the relationship more. Next slide, please.
Okay, so in this slide, it's a continuation of our practicals. We have the farm where there are cattle, deers, and you can see us wearing the coveralls. You know, it's a very fun times back then when we could interact with the animals and appreciate more how they play a role as food animals. Okay. Next slide, please.
And this is what we explained just now, the Dogathon events. We raise awareness for the stray animals by doing a lot of activities and also bringing in a lot of awareness programs on pet care and also on how to handle the stray animal problems. And I think that's enough, that the pictures itself speaks for itself, how the program impacts our lives. And I think Saji will explain the next slide.
Right. Oh, we've come to the cultural part. So sorry, we couldn't prepare a video. However, Malaysia is very diverse. I'm Malay, Ara is Indian. But then, you know, it's like the cultural part. So in this picture, most of the events are taking place during vet dinner, as Ara has explained, where we can dress up according to our traditional wear. So it's like a wide variety of traditions and celebrations being celebrated in Malaysia, and we develop tolerance and also like acceptance and how to respect each other's culture. Right. So the next slide, please. Oh, okay. So, yeah, Ira, you can continue.
And I think just like Saji explained, we have a very good relationship in our faculties, and I think we have shared a very good point of our lives, and I think we can end the presentation here since our time is up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Okay, thank you for the introduction. And the next is from College of Veterinary and Animal Science, Jang University of Veterinary and Animal Science, Lahore from Pakistan. To College of Veterinary and Animal Science, Jang University of Veterinary and Animal Science, Lahore, representative, time is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is hello. My name is Hasnatul Hussain and I'm from University of Veterinary Medicine, University of Veterinary and Animal Sciences, Lahore. So starts with the name of Allah Almighty. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Next, please. This is our University of Veterinary and Animal Sciences. It was established in 1882. It has a progressive role in both academics and research, and it is many times ranked #1 nationally. Moreover, our university is working in co-curricular and cultural activities to perform in a parallel way in order to establish different kinds of interest in students. Just like in the ocean of current world, we have to go parallel with academics as well as in research. Next, please. On behalf of faculty of University of Veterinary and Animal Sciences, on the left side we have our Vice Chancellor of UAS, Professor Dr. Naseem Ahmed, and on the right side we have Dean of Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, UAS, Professor Dr. Masood Rabbani. Next, please. And here is the representative for myself. And next, please. Here is the other participants, including DVM students among different affiliated colleges as well as from University of Veterinary and Animal Sciences. Next, please. So the basic theme about the we are going to discuss is the Pakistani culture. So upon we have to first of all we are going to discuss the culture of Sindh, So Sindh is a part of Pakistan. It's a province of Pakistan. Next, please. So upon a brief introduction, Sindh is one of the 5 provinces of Pakistan, and a large number of Christians, Zoroastrian and Hindus can be found here. But the main religion of Sindh is still Islam, and only 1% of population belongs to Hindus, and 0.5% population belongs to Christians. So the main language of Sindh is Sindhi, and it is also Sindh is also called Babul Islam because Islam's entered into the Sindh into the subcontinent via Sindh. Next, please. So Sindh is basically derived from the Indus word, that is Sindha, Abyssinian Pashtun word, because it is of Indus River. So Sindh is engaged in irrigation. We have an irrigation in Sindh, including wheat, rice, cotton, wheat oil, salt, sugar cane, and then we people living in associates in Sindh. And next, please. Archaeological Indus Valley civilization, we have discovered 2,000 years 2,000 years of history of Sindh, and the Ranikot Fort, the second wall of China, it is also called. Next, please. Folklore is very famous in every part of Pakistan. So especially in Sindh, we have different kinds of folklores depending on national integrity. Some songs, dance, proverbs, and even in superstitions. But every Sindh like Hoj Malo. It's a type of song on which that is carried out on a rhythmic beat. Next, please. Ancient history, first known village settlement dates for 7,000 before Christ, and the Indus Valley civilization is 3,000 before Christ. So, traded with indigenous Mesopotamia and ancient Egypt was established in shipping lanes. So, as the Sindh is basically belongs to ocean side, so that's why it has foreign links. It has the cultural amalgamation of Egyptian and even Central Asian states. Next, please. Mughal periods. There was a Mughal period since Sufi culture promotism. Sindhi Amirs welcomed Mughal Empire in 1524. Next, please. Modern history. After independence of nearly 7 million Muslims from India migrated to Pakistan, equal amount of Hindus, Sikhs were migrated to India. Since not witnessed massive level of slaughters and just like other kind of miseries. Next, please. This is in the Abdul Latif Bhatai, Qazi Azam Shrine, Shah Mosque, Shahbaz Kandar, and Mohenjo-daro. Next, please. Ranikot Fort, Kot Diji, etc. Sakhar Bridge, it's also, and Makli Kabristan, it's also graveyard. It's also has some kind of historic significance. Next, please. Products of Singhs include this type of designing is called ajrak. So it is also seen in every kind of every piece of cloth, even in your dresses, in even burqa, even your shirt, even your veil, even each and everything. It could be designed on every product, every wearing product. Next, please. So basically, Sindh language is Sindhi. Its pioneer is Shah Abdul Latif Bhatai, and it's a different kind of language, an Asian kind of language. First of all, after in Arabic, our holy book Quran was translated into Sindh. So it has honor that it was the first language who translated Quran in all over the world. Next, please. Even sports, we have these kind of sports, including Malakhara and even horse riding games. Next, please. Poetry and music, we have these kinds of legends performing these kinds of different variants of musics. Next, please. In literature, we have Shajar Salo, Sachal Sarmas, and Kufara type, different types of Sindh. Sindh is also vast in agriculture. Next, please. Colors of Punjab. So it's now we are going to discuss the culture of Punjab. So next, please. So Punjab map includes Punjab is on the basis of population, it's the biggest province of Pakistan. It has 5 rivers, so that's why it is also called Punjab. Next, please. Uh, 56% of the total population is situated in Punjab province, and it's 50 to 60% of economy contribution is from Punjab. Punjabi is the basic language. Punjabi civilization is based on word history from ancient time of the phase. So that's why it's in our Punjabi is the languages, cuisines, etc. Next, please. Languages in Punjabi. So we are key Punjabi languages are Potohari, Hindko, Jangvi, Shahpuri, Pahari, etc. Next, please. Dresses, custom of Punjab. So you can see a hat on boys' head. It's called pug, and this special design of shoes is called khussa, and it's embroidery in different dresses. It's a culture of dressing culture of Punjab. Next, please. In cuisines, we have extensive culinary liberal usage and food and beverages. On the left corner we have lassi, and on this is called lassi, and on the right side we have halwa puri. It's a special dishes. Punjabis are very famous for their eating behavior, liberal usage of food items. Next, please. Festival arts and crafts, numerous festivals, including some holy festivals, but each festival is designated to some kind of festival art related creativity, art related gathering, and some festivals are being organized in highlands, so that that encourages the creativity among people with regard to the arts. But most of but crafting is also a big industry in Pakistan, and it is especially operated in Punjab. So it's a quality of Punjab. Next, please. Culture of Balochistan. So it's the largest province of Pakistan on the basis of area. Next, please. Culturally rich people, Balochis are their desert coastline, food, also clothing, their different languages they speak, their moral order, customs, mating factor is region. Next, please. People of Balochistan, they used to live in the form of tribes. 3 major tribes are Baloch, Brahvi, and Pashtun. The tribal chief is called Sardar, and head of sub-tribe is known as Malik. So Sardar and Maliks are the members of their main ideology, main constituents. Next, please. Next, please. Languages of Balochistan, including Balochi, Pashto, and Brahvi, majority speaks Urdu language, and Kachi Sibi districts speaks Saraiki and Sindhi. Quetta, all linguistic groups. So there is also dresses of Balochistan, including turban. You can see a man in white color hat. This is called turban. Wide, long shalwar. It's a special culture of long knees. A special culture worn by men and women consist having pockets in front. Big dupatta and chadar are used to. So they used to adopt a veil. They are very religious people. Next, please. Jewelry. So this women of Balochistan are very famous of their wearing jewelry items, because they used to wear jewelry items that were based on the gemstones. So the women were earring in the local language, pulank, rings in nose, nose ring. It is also called in local language, and har or talk, necklace and bracelets. These are the cards. So especially they are special designs, and these are the names in their local language. Next, please. Festival of Balochistan, numerous festivals in Balochistan, Sibi festivals, to Mahegar, archaeological sites, folk music performance, cultural dance, handicraft stalls, cattle shows, and number of other things are being exhibited in different festivals of Balochistan. So as I have told earlier, that Balochistan is culturally rich province, so they do promote their cultural activities. Next, please. Music of Balochistan, they are rich in folk music, dance, songs. Famous wedding of Balochistan, Nazik and Salonak. These are the two categories of music that you used to play, but the instrument that you mainly use is naal, tambura, and saz, etc. So these are the you can see the basic ideology of music culture of Balochistan here. Next, please. Marriages in Balochistan. So Balochi marriages are still practiced with all glory. Marriage is, you can see, a culturally rich activity in Balochistan. So they practice marriages with high dignity, with high favor, with high kind of. So, and secondly, they have adopted a system that there is no dowry system in bride's family, but groom's family. Grooms used to make his own bedroom, make his own furniture, make his own wedding dresses, etc. So bride's family doesn't supposed to be give dowry to the groom. So it's a good culture that they adopt. Next, please. Diwan. Balochi people used to sit and resolve their issues in form of small gatherings, and in form of small gatherings, they decide their domestic issues. They decide their inter-domestic issues in the form of diwan. The Sardar and Malik used to sit there, and they issued the orders about to fulfill the justice requirements. So this is the Balochi culture, and this was a total Pakistan, including Punjab, Sindh, and Balochistan. Sorry, we can not give you the cultural activity of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Gilgit-Baltistan, as we have shorter time. But Pakistan is very cultural rich country. We can't discuss Pakistan's culture even in 30 minutes. So it's a long procedure. And thank you very much for your kind time and kind presentation. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for the introduction. And the next is from Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Animal Science, University of Peradeniya from Sri Lanka. The Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, University of Peradeniya representative, time is yours.
Ayubowan, Subudasana. Good morning, all of you. I'm Dinusha Madhumali, and today I'm proudly representing Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, University of Peradeniya, Sri Lanka. Next, please. Sri Lanka is a beautiful island and one of the few nations with great cultural diversity. Next, please. Majority of the people are Sinhalese, but there are significant community of Muslims, Tamils, Burgher, and other nationalities. All of them contribute to rich and loving society. Next, please. There are several languages are spoken in Sri Lanka, but Sinhala and Tamil are the official and national languages. We use English as link language. Also, Sri Lankan population has literacy rate more than 91%, which is above average by world and regional standards. Next, please. Despite of being a relatively small island, Sri Lanka is endowed with a diverse selection of landscape, climate, natural features. Sri Lankan lands are covered with emerald plantations, mesmerizing waterfalls, rivers, lakes, and etc. Also, this island is home to lush paddy fields, spectacular sunrises, natural parks, forts, harbors, and other amazing creatures like wild animals. Next, please. Performing arts, including dancing, music, and drama, is highly sophisticated and refined. Next, please. In Sri Lanka, there are three main dancing styles called Udrata, Pahatarata, and Sabaragamu. They are varied in the styles of movement, motions, outfits, and nature of the drums used to provide rhythmic sounds to the dance. Next, please. When it comes to music, traditional music of Sri Lanka is derived from ritualistic responses to the natural phenomena. Among them, kolam, nuti, folk music, classical and western music are the major styles. Next, please. Drama in Sri Lanka is originated from mass dance, who took the role of gods and demons is the ritualistic practices. Next, please. When it comes to cuisine, Sri Lankan cuisine is known for a particular combination of herbs and spices. Basically, they are highly centered around many varieties of rice. Next, please. Rice and curry is the main meal. Next, please. Also, there are a variety of sweets contain domestic spices, rice, and jaggery. Next, please. Sri Lanka is also famous for various kinds of spices. Next, please. In Sri Lankan handicrafts, which is made by hand, are the combination of traditional and modern items of beauty and utility. Next, please. When it comes to Sri Lankan clothes, Kandian sari as traditional dress for female and sarong for men is popular. Next, please. In its purest sense, Sri Lankan is a country of festival where people celebrate different aspects of life. Next, please. Temple of the Sacred Tooth in Kandy were a festive shade around the festival of the tooth where it is worshipped through the massive celebration. Next, please. Vesak is a festival of great importance for Buddhists and with numerous religious activities such as lighting of Vesak lanterns and singing devoting songs. Next, please. And here, making the end of harvest season, Sri Lankan celebrate the New Year, also known as Alutawida, with numerous amazing activities and food. Next, please. This is a traditional Sri Lankan wedding ceremony, which is beautiful, with beautiful exchange of vows and symbolic gifts. Next, please. Also, tourism has traditionally been the third largest foreign exchange earner in the country. Next, please. Ancient cities in Sri Lanka reveal the fascinating and almost unbelievable ancient architecture, art, and engineering in Sri Lanka. Next, please. As I mentioned earlier, Sri Lanka has gone beyond the world standard level of literacy rate because it consists large numerous educational institutes. Among them, University of Peradeniya is one of the leading institutes funded by government. University of Peradeniya became an independent entity in 1978. Now, the university located in Kandy, the historic last royal capital of Sri Lanka. It covers about 700 hectares of land. Under the mission of contribution to national, regional, and global society through the pursuit, education, learning, and research, the university is providing thousands of graduates for the society. Next, please. University hosts 9 faculties, more than 18,000 students, and more than 1,500 academic staff. Higher standards of technique, learning, research, and academic freedom, integrity and transparency of all its functions, respect for cultural diversity, main values of University of Peradeniya. Next, please. It has oldest and largest academic library serving in Sri Lanka. The university has developed international relationships since earlier days. Student exchange programs, international credit mobilized programs, celebration research, free postgraduate programs, international seminars, conference, and short courses are being carried out with the global partners. Next, please. Over hundreds of students, organizations including cultural societies, religious groups, academic clubs, and common interest organizations enhance the value of university. Next, please. Sports activities of the university is conducted by physical education department in University of Peradeniya. Next, please. Also, this university is regarded as one of the most beautiful universities in the world. The clean atmosphere and large numerous green trees make it a paradise on earth. Next, please. With the onset of spring, university begins to shine in yellows and purple. Next, please. Then the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science is one of the oldest faculty in university. It is the only one higher education institute in Sri Lanka for which train veterinary surgeons. Currently, Dean of the Faculty is Dr. D.M.S. Munisinghe. Next, please. The degree of Bachelor of Veterinary Science is awarded after 5 years of study. Approximately 100 students enroll in the program each year. Faculty consists 5 departments: Basic Veterinary Science, Veterinary Pathobiology, Veterinary Clinical Science, Veterinary Public Health and Pharmacology, Farm Animal Production and Health. Next slide, please. The teaching progress of the faculty is facilitated by Veterinary Teaching Hospital and Veterinary Teaching Farm. Faculty is centered for advanced research in veterinary science and related fields. High standard teaching and research programs of Faculty of Veterinary Medicine is due to its well-equipped laboratory, high-qualified teachers, and well-trained staff. Also, faculties maintain academic and research collaborations with numerous countries through the World Animal Health Organization. Next, please. The rigorous training program impacts knowledge of all aspects of animal health and production, including pet animals, livestock, wildlife, and aquatic animals. Next, please. Here, this is our team members who have participated in this student exchange program. Next, please. Finally, I would like to express our gratitude to the Universitas Brawijaya for organizing this sort of great program and having international students as well. So, hope this morning will be mesmerizing and let's enjoy it. Thank you very much and stay safe. Ayubowan.
Thank you for the introduction, and the next is from Faculty of Animal Science Veterinary Medicine, Nong Lam University from Vietnam. To Faculty of Animal Science and Veterinary Medicine, Nong Lam University representative, time is yours. Okay, I will repeat again. To Faculty of Animal Science and Veterinary Medicine, Nong Lam University representative, time is yours.
Khoa chăn nuôi thú y Trường Đại học Nông lâm thành phố Hồ Chí Minh được thành lập ngày 19 tháng 11 năm 1955, là một trong những khoa thành lập đầu tiên của trường với tiền thân là Trường Quốc gia Nông lâm Mục Bảo Lộc. Kể từ ngày thành lập tới nay, khoa không ngừng lớn mạnh và phát triển. 65 năm qua, khoa chăn nuôi thú y luôn đi đầu trong lĩnh vực đào tạo nguồn nhân lực chất lượng cao cho ngành chăn nuôi thú y Việt Nam, sáng tạo và hội nhập quốc tế. Tầm nhìn của khoa là sẽ trở thành đơn vị đào tạo, nghiên cứu và chuyển giao tiến bộ khoa học kỹ thuật trong lĩnh vực chăn nuôi và thú y hàng đầu của Việt Nam và khu vực Đông Nam Á. Là những người giỏi chuyên môn, thạo tay nghề, giữ gìn đạo đức nghề nghiệp và tư duy sáng tạo, thực hiện nhiệm vụ nghiên cứu, cải tiến kỹ thuật, chuyển giao tri thức và tiến bộ khoa học kỹ thuật, đáp ứng nhu cầu phát triển bền vững kinh tế, xã hội của đất nước và khu vực bảo vệ sức khỏe của cộng đồng, bảo vệ môi trường sống.
Sinh viên bậc đại học khoa chăn nuôi thú y được đào tạo một trong các chuyên ngành công nghệ sản xuất động vật, công nghệ sản xuất thức ăn, bác sĩ thú y, dược thú y. Chương trình tiên tiến ngành thú y liên kết với trường thú y Queensland đào tạo hoàn toàn bằng tiếng Anh. Ngoài ra, khoa chăn nuôi thú y còn đào tạo bậc sau đại học, học vị thạc sĩ với các chuyên ngành thú y, chăn nuôi, thú y chuyên ngành thú y cộng đồng, học vị tiến sĩ với các chuyên ngành chăn nuôi và chuyên ngành thú y. Trong quá trình học tập, sinh viên không chỉ được đào tạo chính quy tại trường mà còn được thực tập phòng thí nghiệm, bệnh viện thú y, các công ty chăn nuôi hàng đầu Việt Nam, kiến tập và trao đổi sinh viên tại các trường đại học liên kết với khoa chăn nuôi thú y trên toàn thế giới như Úc, Pháp, Thái Lan, Bỉ. Bên cạnh các hoạt động đào tạo, khoa cũng chú trọng vào công tác nghiên cứu khoa học. Hàng năm, các giảng viên của khoa tham gia chủ trì và thực hiện từ 10 đến 20 đề tài nghiên cứu các cấp, bộ, tỉnh, thành, 60 đến 70 bài báo khoa học hàng năm, trong đó từ 5 đến 10 bài báo quốc tế. Khoa chăn nuôi thú y trường Đại học Nông lâm Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh đăng cai tổ chức các hội thảo nghiên cứu khoa học quy mô trong nước và quốc tế như Hội nghị chăn nuôi thú y toàn quốc năm 2019, Hội nghị thú y châu Á lần thứ 19 năm 2016. Hội nghị thu hút sự tham gia của hàng ngàn khách mời đến từ 31 quốc gia và khép lại với nhiều thông tin bổ ích luôn nhận được từ người tham dự, mở ra nhiều cơ hội nghiên cứu khoa học cũng như hợp tác. Hiện tại, khoa có 56 cán bộ viên chức bao gồm 46 giảng viên, 10 nhân viên phòng thí nghiệm và phục vụ, với đội ngũ giảng viên trình độ cao, dày dặn kinh nghiệm, trong đó 71% giảng viên được đào tạo từ các nguồn nước ngoài. Khoa chăn nuôi thú y gồm 6 bộ môn chăn nuôi chuyên khoa, dinh dưỡng động vật, giống động vật, bệnh truyền nhiễm và thú y cộng đồng, bộ môn khoa học sinh học thú y, bộ môn thú y lâm sàng. Ngoài ra còn có một bệnh viện thú y, một trại thực tập chăn nuôi, một trại nghiên cứu ứng dụng, một nhà máy sản xuất thức ăn chăn nuôi thí nghiệm, một xưởng sản xuất thuốc thú y, 3 phòng xét nghiệm chẩn đoán và 23 phòng thực hành thực tập. Với đầy đủ các trang thiết bị nghe, nhìn, thực hành, xét nghiệm và phân tích, hỗ trợ đắc lực cho sinh viên và giảng viên thực hành và nghiên cứu. Ngoài thư viện của trường Đại học Nông lâm Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh, thư viện khoa với rất nhiều đầu sách chuyên ngành, hỗ trợ đắc lực cho các bạn sinh viên trong quá trình học tập. Với mục đích mở rộng tầm nhìn hợp tác quốc tế, khoa chăn nuôi thú y đã ký kết MOU với các trường và khoa đào tạo ngành thú y, chăn nuôi trong việc hợp tác đào tạo, trao đổi giảng viên, sinh viên. Hàng năm, sinh viên sẽ được tuyển chọn và thực tập ngắn hạn, thực tập tốt nghiệp, tham dự các khóa huấn luyện tại các trường liên kết với khoa như trường thú y La Ẩn Pháp, trường đại học Kasesa Thái Lan, nhằm nâng cao chất lượng đào tạo ngành thú y theo chuẩn của Tổ chức Thú y Thế giới, thực hiện thành công dự án Revet năm 2016-2019. Khoa hiện là một trong 23 thành viên của mạng lưới một sức khỏe các trường đại học tại Việt Nam và mạng lưới một sức khỏe các trường đại học Đông Nam Á. Các hoạt động đoàn hội cũng được quan tâm và phát triển. Hội thi văn nghệ khoa chăn nuôi thú y, hội thao truyền thống khoa chăn nuôi thú y được tổ chức hàng năm, duy trì thường xuyên 3 câu lạc bộ tiếng Anh, 1 câu lạc bộ văn nghệ, 5 câu lạc bộ học thuật chuyên ngành. Các thành viên câu lạc bộ tham gia tích cực, tạo môi trường giải trí, trao đổi, học tập, rèn luyện sức khỏe, lối sống lành mạnh cho sinh viên. Với mục tiêu chiến lược nâng cao chất lượng đào tạo, đẩy mạnh nghiên cứu, chuyển giao khoa học công nghệ và hợp tác quốc tế, hướng tới phục vụ cộng đồng và là đối tác hàng đầu của các đơn vị hoạt động trong lĩnh vực chăn nuôi thú y trong và ngoài nước. Thầy và trò khoa chăn nuôi thú y tích cực học tập và nâng cao năng lực, vững vàng lý thuyết, thành thạo tay nghề, đóng góp cho ngành chăn nuôi thú y nước nhà ngày càng phát triển hơn, đưa tên tuổi khoa chăn nuôi thú y trường Đại học Nông lâm Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh vươn xa hơn nữa trên trường quốc tế.
Thank you for the introduction. And the last one is from College of Veterinary Medicine and Biomedical Science, Cavite State University from Philippines. To College of Veterinary Medicine and Biomedical Science, Cavite State University representative, time is
Good morning, everyone. Salamat siya. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. I am Christina Marie P. Agasang, a sixth-year student representing the College of Veterinary Medicine and Biomedical Sciences here in Cavite State University, Philippines. Next, please. Our organizational structure. As you can see, on the topmost is Dr. Hernando D. Robles, our university president, followed by Maria Agnes Pinuestro, the VP Academic Affairs, and our college dean, Dr. Maria Cynthia R. de la Cruz. Next, please. Our faculty is celebrating our 21st founding anniversary this week, and we are very honored to be invited here in the virtual International Student Exchange Program of the University of Brawijaya. I'd like to thank the dean, Dr. Pia Ayu Octaviani, and the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, and everyone who made this happen. Now, allow me to share a brief history. So, our College of Veterinary Medicine was first established, or the program of Dr. Veterinary Medicine is first offered under the School of Agriculture, Forestry, Environment, and Natural Resources in year 1997. Next, please. And then the College of Veterinary Medicine was established through the BOR Resolution number 50, 3 years after the program was established. And then next, please. In year 2006, there was a conversion or the renaming of the College of Veterinary Medicine into College of Veterinary Medicine and Biomedical Sciences under the BOR Resolution number 95 in year 2006. Till this day, we have 12 regular members of faculty, 5 part-timers that teaches around 500 to 600 students. Next, please. For the cultural events, I narrowed it down to the Cavite province. I selected very few cultural festives that we are usually celebrating annually. Next, please. First is the Mardikas Festival. So the fluvial parades carrying the image of Santo Niño are held and continue in the streets of the municipality and ends in the churchyard. Caracol and street dancing is in beautiful and colorful costumes with marching band music are held. Philippines, 84 million people are known to be are those who profess the Catholic faith, and that is around 82.9 to 85% of our population. Next, please. Caracol dance is street dancing with their patron saint being paraded on the street, followed by fluvial procession. Next, please. And live Via Crucis, or Station of the Cross, is a passion play done during the Holy Week, Holy Tuesday to be specific, in which participants, a group of residents of Cavite City, wear biblical costumes and take the center stage of the town plaza to dramatize the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. This is already an old tradition which can be traced back in 1974. And that's the few cultural festivals here in Cavite, and I hope that you gained information about our culture. So thank you for listening. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you for the introduction. So after the introduction from each university, there will be an introduction from the committee team. To committee team, time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Here, I will introduce the student commit for the virtual student exchange event, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Brawijaya University. And so first I will introduce myself. My name is Izan Ruzakia Fatimah Zahra as the chief executive of this event. And then there are secretary and treasurer who are responsible for managing the administration of this event. Here, Secretary Fahrun Nisak Alfirda and Treasurer Zulfa Nabila Fitria. And then there is the Public Relations Division in charge of communicating and connecting between related parties to support the smooth running of this event. The members of the Public Relations Division are Herlinda Imonita, Azaraya Petrayabes, Fitri Anissa Malvira, and Amanda Darwin. For more, the Documentation, Publication, Information Technology Division, which is responsible for the publication of event and matters related to ID. Members of the division are Farah Alhamidah, Afidatul Hasanah, and Juhi Sekarsaula. And lastly, the event division, which is responsible for making the concept and description of this event. The members of the event division are Muhammad Ali Akram Shah, Raihanul Jannah, Amelia Dia Suryadi, and Amiro Eling Mardika. Maybe that's enough introduction from the student commit for the virtual student exchange event, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Brawijaya University. I hope this event goes smoothly until the end, and we all are always given health and blessings. So, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning everyone. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you for the introduction. Without further ado, we will go to the next event, which is video presentation, also question and answer session. They will be brought directly by our moderator, Firsti Anissa Mafira. To moderator, time is yours.
Hi everyone, good morning. And thank you Zulfa as our presenter today. So now, here comes the time to deliver a video presentation from several countries participating in this cultural gathering. There are Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Philippines, Vietnam, and there will be surely be exciting today. So, and after each video are presented, there will be a question and answer session. So if the participants have questions regarding the video that have been displayed, you can ask any questions about everything you want to know about the video. Questions can be asked. You can type it on the chat box. So let's just start playing the video. Do the documentary session, please. So the first video will have traditional folk dance from Sri Lanka.
Oi rai re, oi Rama, oi Rama. Oi rai re, oi Rama. Ola medapa. Oi Rama. Buddhang saraneda balik, Dhammang saraneda balik, Sanghang saraneda balik, Metung saraneda balik. Buddhang saraneda balik, Dhammang saraneda balik, Sanghang saraneda balik, Metung saraneda balik. Budun waditi me kamatata sadun suwanda vihidei wata. Budun waditi me kamatata sadun suwanda vihidei wata. Yodun nusata dipena bata budun nanin ei kamatata. Yodun nusata dipena bata budun nanin ei kamatata. Buddhang saraneda balik, Dhammang saraneda balik, Buddhang saraneda balik, Dhammang saraneda balik, Dhammang saraneda balik, Dhammang saraneda balik. Ola medapa.
This performance touches a few aspects of Sri Lankan folk dance, including Nelum, Goyam, and Kulu dance, which symbolizes the removal of weeds in the paddy field, harvesting, and winnowing of the rice paddy.
Thank you for presenting the video. That was a tremendous dance. You moved very well, and you moved in a pretty land of greens, even more dancing in the rain, which made it more cinematic. I wish I can do that too. So now it's time for a question and answer session. So participants can ask questions regarding the video that have been just played before. You can ask them via the chat box, or maybe you can ask them directly by unmuting your microphone. Please, if you have any questions, participants. Maybe I would just call one of you to give questions to the representative of the video. Who do I calling today? What about Fatina from Universitas Putra Malaysia? Okay, how about maybe from Universitas Brawijaya, Nadira Alifa Putri. You can ask question perhaps. Okay, we have question from Kim Cardona. What does the dance depict or represent? Maybe the representative from the video can answer. From Sri Lanka, a representative of the video. Please, you can answer the question.
Hello everyone. It represents when people, it is a village dance, like when we cultivate harvesting rice paddy, we have like perform these kind of dances.
Okay, thank you for the answer. So we have the second question. Oh, it's the same question actually. So it has been answered. Thank you. If there are no further questions, I would go on to the next video, which is a bedtime fairy tale from Sri Lanka. For the documentary division, please, to play the video.
The story of Angale Mahatya. Once upon a time, there was a king. He had a young, pretty daughter. King decided his daughter to marry. So the king ordered messengers to inform the men who likes to marry his daughter to come to the festival in the palace. In a remote village, there was a man called Yodha Mahatya. He was very handsome and strong. After hearing the message from the king, he also decided to go to the festival. As it was a long journey, he arranged food and other necessities and started the journey. While he was walking along a paddy field, he saw an egg. He kicked on the egg for fun. Then the egg rolled and bumped on a rock and got cracked. Suddenly, a small short man about 1 inch of height came out of the egg. He was very angry. Yodha Mahatya went close to the short man and said, "I'm Yodha Mahatya. I'm going to marry our king's daughter." Then Yodha Mahatya asked, "Who are you?" The short man said, "I'm Angale Mahatya." Angale Mahatya also wanted to marry king's daughter. So he also accompanied with the Yodha Mahatya. They had to pass a large forest to go to the palace. The forest was full of dangerous animals. When they were passing through, suddenly a lion came in front of them. Yodha Mahatya was afraid and started running back. But Angale Mahatya was brave enough to go in front of the lion. He held the lion from its tail, rotated thrice, folded smaller, and kept in his right ear. Then Angale Mahatya said, "Yodha Mahatya, don't be afraid. Let's face all upcoming challenges together. I'll save you from all of them. Let's continue our journey." Both of them started the journey again. 2 days passed. They reached to a river. The river was overflowing. They had to cross the river in order to reach the palace. Yoda Mahatya said, "Let's make a raft." Then Angali Mahatya said, "We don't need that. Please give me some time." Then Angali Mahatya drank all the water in the river. Then they could pass the river very easily. Still, they were going through the forest. They walked while admiring the beauty of the forest and relishing bird sounds. Suddenly, a mad fox came towards them while screaming. Yoda Mahatya was afraid again and started running. But Angali Mahatya did the same thing that was done to the lion. Held from the tail, rotated thrice, folded small, and kept in the left ear. After a few days, they could cross the forest and come to the town where the palace was. Then they reached to the palace gate. Palace guards at the gate asked, "Why are you here?" Yoda Mahatya said, "We are here to the festival." Then palace guards allowed Yoda Mahatya to go in, but not to Angali Mahatya. Angali Mahatya said, "I also came to the festival. Allow me to go." Palace guards laughed at him and said, "Do you think the king will give his beautiful daughter to a short, ugly man like you?" Angali Mahatya was so patient and begged them to go in. Guards took Angali Mahatya to the king and said what happened. King was so angry, but he didn't show it. He thought, "How this short man think to take my daughter's hand? Wait and see what I do." Then king ordered to give a house of chicken to Angali Mahatya to stay at night. King thought Angali Mahatya would die by cockpeckings. Angali Mahatya didn't worry. He went to the chicken house. Then he got the fox from the ear and threw it into the chicken house. The fox, who was very hungry for several days, started killing chickens. He ate all the chickens. After that, Angali Mahatya folded the fox again and kept in the same ear and slept well. In the following morning, king's men went to see whether Angali Mahatya is dead. But they wondered by seeing sleeping Angali Mahatya on a mattress made of cock feathers and dead chickens. They ran to the king and informed on the matter. King was so angry and wondered how he ate all the chickens. He thought another plan to kill this short man. The king planned to put Angali Mahatya into the shed of tuskers at night. Until night, king allowed Angali Mahatya to have meals and enjoy with other men who came to the festival. At night, Angali Mahatya was put into the tuskers' shed. After entering into the shed, Angali Mahatya hurriedly climbed to a tree nearby before trampling by the elephants. Elephants' trumpets, noises, rubbing of their bodies on the tree didn't allow Angali Mahatya to sleep. So he decided to release the lion in his right ear. The tuskers got afraid and started screaming. But the hungry lion killed all the tuskers and ate one by one. Then Angali Mahatya took the lion into his ear again and slept peacefully. Next morning, king's men wondered by seeing dead tuskers and calmly sleeping Angali Mahatya. They ran to the king and said what has happened. The king was so angry. He ordered the palace guards to make a fire in the garden and put Angali Mahatya into the fire. King's men brought Angali Mahatya to the fire and threw it into the fire. Then Angali Mahatya started to vomit the water which he drank from the river. Then the fire stopped, but Angali Mahatya didn't stop vomiting. So the garden and the palace were flooded. Gradually, the town also got flooded. So the king and the ministers were afraid of Angali Mahatya. They begged from him to stop this. The king said, Please stop this. I will give my daughter to you. After hearing this, Angalimahatya was happy and he started drinking all the water he vomited. As promised, the king allowed Angalimahatya to marry his daughter. On the wedding day, after tying the knot with princess, Angalimahatya became a nice and handsome prince. He had stayed in the egg as a short man due to a curse. The curse was released when Angalimahatya married the princess. The king held the wedding for 3 days. Then he gave his crown to the prince. The new king ruled the country peacefully and they all lived happily ever after. That's the end.
So thank you. That was a nice fairy tale. It delivered so well. That was, I think, why it was a bedtime fairy tale, so it can put you to sleep in tranquil and peace. So here comes to another question and answer session. If you have any questions or any comments or any appreciations, you can give them, type them out in the chat box. You can say them out loudly directly by unmuting your microphone. For the participants, are there any questions, comments, or any appreciations? So we have a question from Fupam Antu. What is the meaning of this story? Maybe the representative from Sri Lanka can answer it. What is the meaning of this story? Representative from the video, please, to answer the question from Sri Lanka.
Actually, this is a folk story from ancient times. This was said by my father to me when I was very small. This is to say the small children that not to measure anyone from their external appearance.
Thank you, Kafindia, for answering the question. So are there any additional questions or comments from any participants? If there are no further questions, we can go next to the next video, which is a cobra dance from Sri Lanka for the documentation division.
Tene nam, tene nam, tene Tatta tari tari tatari tari tari rundaga jimmy jimmy titite. Tata chit chit totot nang nang rundaga jimmy jimmy titite.
thank you for presenting the video. That was a nice video and you moved very beautifully. That was a nice dance. So here comes to another question and answer session. If you have any questions regarding the video, or you have any comments, or you want to give appreciations, participant, please to type them in the chat box. Oh, and by the way, we have a question left from the previous video. It's from Fupam Antur from NLU, but he ended up turning into a handsome prince. Maybe a representative from Sri Lanka can answer them.
Everyone, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Welcome once more to another video stream live.
If there are no further questions or comments, we can go to the next video, which is a cultural games born for memory from Vietnam. Oh, we have a comment from Faiz. A very beautiful song and a dance. It is beautiful. So we can go to the next video from Vietnam, a cultural games, a bond for memory.
I'm sorry, the video is muted.
I'm sorry, the video is muted.
mà có cái trong người thì ai khéo ôi đâu bồng bềnh bồng bềnh một ngày thân tình con xin một ngày thân tình con xin ôi nỗi sống ôi đi tìm em nhớ thương ai ôm mắt ôi tìm xin ôm mắt ôi tìm xin một ngày thân tình con nhẹ ôi bên dần dần tìm em nhớ thương ai chuyện nhớ ta tình mà có cái trong người thì ai khéo ôi đâu bồng bềnh một ngày thân tình con xin một ngày thân tình con xin ôi nỗi sống ôi đi tìm em nhớ thương ai ôm mắt ôi tìm xin ôm mắt ôi tìm xin một ngày thân tình con nhẹ ôi bên dần dần tìm em nhớ thương ai chuyện nhớ ta chuyện nhớ ta
chiều thầm vương bao nhớ nhung, người yêu thoáng qua trong giấc mộng, vui nguồn sống mơ những ngày mong chờ, trách ai đành tâm hững hờ. Mối tình đầu xuân ai thấu chăng, lòng tha thiết buông theo tiếng đàn, mơ đời ái ân những ngày phong trần, sống trong mộng đẹp ngày xuân. Ngây thơ dáng thuyền đến trong mơ, lòng anh bớt sầu. Mộng vàng phút tan theo gió chiều, biết em về đâu. Hãy trả lời lòng anh mấy câu, tình duyên với em trong kiếp nào.
Thank you. It was a nice song from the Vietnam. So here comes to another question and answer session. If you have any questions or any comments, or you want to give any appreciations to the video, you can type it out in the chat box. We have one from Jonas. Wow, it's like Sungka here in the Philippines. In Indonesia, we also have the same games actually. It's called asinan, I suppose, but it's different on each region. Sometimes in one region it's called gedrek, I suppose. We have from Taufik Iqbal. Very good video. Some games are similar to the games in Indonesia. Yes, indeed they are. Maybe if there is a chance we can play together, of course. Next from University of Peradeniya. Nice, Sri Lanka. We call this Eskotu Paninwa. Okay. And then we have one again from Jonas Fernandez. Hi, the song is cute. What is the song is all about? Maybe a representative from the Vietnam can answer the question. What is the song about? Representative from the video or anyone from the Vietnam can answer. What is the song about? Oh, you will type the answer later. Okay. We have another from India, by the way. In India, we call it Palanguli. Nice video. It is a nice video indeed. We have from Universitas Brawijaya. The first one reminds me of Chongklak. The difference is we have kind of a special playing board. Oh yeah, Chongklak. It is some kind of board games with some stuffs like seeds. It's called Chongklak. I will type the answer later because my connection is locked. Oh, it's okay. So we are from Vietnam. I'm very glad to hear the same culture between us. Oh, that's nice. So about further questions, maybe it can be typed out and be answered later due to the lack of connection from the Vietnam. So we can go to the next video, which is traditional dancing form, drawings from Sri Lanka. For the documentary division, you can play the video. Thank you for playing the video. That was a beautiful drawing from Sri Lanka. It's about a traditional dancing form in a drawing, I suppose. So if you have any questions regarding the video, or you want to give comments or any appreciations, you can type it out in the chat box. Thank you. If there are no further questions, we can go to the next video, which is Oya Askata Karanawa, a song from Sri Lanka.
एक हीन रैक दैत दैत यावेला हिमरेनु नैवि नैवि तुरुरु वेला ඔබ නේද ඇත 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 පාවෙලා හිත ආය 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 සොයන කෙනා ඔය රැස් කතා කරනවා
Thank you for the video. It was very beautiful. I feel like as if I was watching a movie. You have a very beautiful voice. So now, let's head to another question and answer session. If you have any question or any comments, you can type it out in the chat box. Oh, we have 2 questions already. First one from Dana May. Beautiful song. It is beautiful. May I ask what is the message it conveys? Thank you. And the second one is, can you explain the meaning of the song? For the representative of the video from Sri Lanka, you can answer them.
Hello, thank you for asking the questions. The song tells about an university love story, and it tells how partners feel their feelings and how they show their relationship to each other. And of course, we can see such a relationship everywhere. And I have presented that song because it has very nice meaning and nice melody. And I wanted to emphasize the beauty of nature in Sri Lanka. The video has been taken from one of the beautiful places in Sri Lanka. And overall, it says how to spread love and care to whole world. Thank you.
Thank you so much for answering them. You're very beautiful, by the way. So we have another one from Nurkan. Wow, he said. Well, indeed. And from Jonas, you're a great singer. And from Nurkan again, Sri Lanka has beautiful songs and places. Yeah, they're very beautiful. I saw the scenery. It has lots of flowers and the greenery is very fresh. So, are there any further questions or comments that I can read aloud? If there are no further questions or comments, let's go to the next video, which is Stop Animal Cruelty campaign from Indonesia.
Nowadays, animal abuses and animal cruelties are the biggest problems that often happen in animal welfare in the world, especially in Indonesia. In July 2020 to August 2021, Indonesia has almost 2,000 animal abuse cases have been uploaded from social media, and being the biggest animal abuse cases in the world. So, what can we do with this reality? Let's campaign to stop the animal cruelties.
thank you for the nice video. It was a nice drawing. You're so good at drawing. That was a nice drawing. So let's come to another question and answer session. If you have any questions regarding the video or you want to give any comments, you can type it out in the chat box. Oh, look, we have comments from Jonas Fernandez. Great digital art. It is great indeed. Thank you, Jonas. And one from Dana May. Very good drawing. I would like to ask what the woman in the drawing represents. Representative of the video. Maybe you can answer it. What the woman in the drawing represents. Ageng from Universitas Brawijaya. You can answer the question. Ageng. Maybe there's something wrong with the Ageng's connection. So you can answer the question late. Maybe after this, maybe you can type it out in the chat box, the answer. It's okay. So just, if there are no further questions or any further comments, we can continue to the next video, which is Emprak traditional dance from Indonesia. Wow, that was a nice dance with powerful moves. So, but before we head to question and answer session, I think there will be an explanation regarding the dance from Adinda. Adinda, maybe you can explain.
Yes. Hello everyone, I'm Adia, as a representative from Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Malaysia University, Indonesia. I would like to explain about that dance. This dance is one of dance art form in Indonesia. Its name is Emprak dance. Emprak dance is a type of evolution of Emprak's folk art. It is presented in the form of acting, which raises a moral message. These are taken from events in the community such as elopement, forced marriage, domestic disputes, and so on. Its story ends with messages and lessons. In presenting a story, it is also interspersed with jokes, guidelines, and messages of knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you, Adinda, for the explanation. So, we can have another question and answer session. If you have any questions or any comments, or do you want to give any appreciations, please type it out in the chat box. I think we already have some from Fiduni. Wow, we should learn this dance. Well, you should. It's very beautiful, isn't it? And we have from Udani. Wow, very nice dance. Wow, it is very nice indeed. And then we have from Fidi Damayanti. Wow. Yes, it's very beautiful, isn't it? Are there any further questions or comments that I can read out loud? We have one from Jonas Fernandez. Great dance. What's the name of the dance again? Adinda, maybe you can answer it.
Okay, thanks for the question. The name of this dance is Emprak dance.
So it is Emprak dance, Jonas Fernandez. Very nice dance from Taufik Iqbal. Thank you. It is very nice indeed. Are there any further questions? If there are no further questions, I think we can go to the next video. Thank you, Adinda, for the video. For the next video, we have storytelling and art, Daragang Magayon from the Philippines.
The Philippines is a culture where East meets West. The Filipinos have a distinct Asian ancestry as well as a strong Western tradition. The modern Filipino culture evolved as a result of influence from Chinese traders, Spanish conquistadors, and American rulers. Filipinos are known to be extremely hospitable, especially to Western visitors. Filipinos are emotional and passionate about life in a way that seems more Latin than Asian, owing their strong ties to Spanish culture. Located at the southernmost tip of Luzon Island is the Bicol region. This is made up of 6 provinces, namely Albay, Sorsogon, Catanduanes, Masbate, Camarines Norte, and Camarines Sur, where Central Bicol State University of Agriculture is located. A famous legend, Daragang Magayon, is is inspired by the most beautiful volcano in the Philippines, Mount Mayon. The volcano is located in the town of Daraga, in the province of Albay, in the Bicol region. Its picturesque setting may have inspired the locals to create one of the most unique Philippine alamats, the legend of the Daragang Magayon in Bicolanos, or the Lagang Maganda in Tagalog, and translates to Beautiful Maiden in English. The plot revolves around a princess with a lovely face and personality. Let me tell you the story of Daragang Magayon.
Long ago, in a place called Ibalan, there lived a beautiful maiden. Her name was Daragang Magayon. She was the daughter of Makosog, chief of the tribe. One day, Daragang Magayon strolled near the river. While crossing the river, she stumbled on a rock and fell quickly in the water. She was swiftly swept down in the stream by the current. "Help! Help me!" she cried. Fortunately, her cries were heard by Panganuron and his bodyguard Amihan. Panganuron jumped into the river and saved the Daragang Magayon. "Thank you! Thank you for risking your life to save me," she cried. "How can I repay you? My father is the chief of our tribe. Surely, he will reward your heroism, whatever it may take." Her beauty immediately captivated Panganuron. He realized that he had finally met the perfect woman for him. At the same time, the Daragang Magayon was instantly attracted to him. Panganuron asked Makosog's permission to marry the Daragang Magayon, but Makosog could not permit them to marry. Meanwhile, Pagtuga learned about Panganuron's intention. Pagtuga was the most ardent suitor of the Daragang Magayon. For years, he had been convincing her to marry him, but to no avail. One night, Pagtuga and his cohorts kidnapped Makosog. Then, he sent a word to the Daragang Magayon that her father would die if she did not marry him. Without a choice, she acceded. Only then Pagtuga released Makosog. Soon, Pagtuga and the Daragang Magayon were wed. But in the midst of the merrymaking, pandemonium broke out when Panganuron and his men arrived. Fighting ensued between these two tribes. In a few minutes, Panganuron fatally struck Pagtuga. However, during the skirmish, a poisoned arrow shot from nowhere fell on the Daragang Magayon's chest. Panganuron rushed to her aid, and as he kneeled over the dying Daragang Magayon, an enemy hackled his head off. After the battle, the Daragang Magayon was buried and her death was mourned all over the land. Where she was put to rest, a mountain suddenly appeared. This mountain is now known as Mayon. It is said that even in death and in another form, she is still haunted by the men who loved her. When Mayon is said to erupt, this is Pagtuga challenging Panganuron. But when Mayon is calm, Panganuron is embracing her. The tears of Panganuron are shed as the rain at times in his grief. Until today, many are still delighted by the love story behind the legend of the Mayon volcano.
Thank you for the video. It was a beautiful storytelling. So, if you have any questions or comments regarding the video, you can type it out directly in the chat box. We have one from Zulfa. Nice animation. It is nice indeed. Very nice animation and nice story. Are there any further questions or comments that I can read? If there are no further questions, and you can type your comments later on, anytime in the chat box. Let's go to the next video, which is Indonesia Nusantara Music Band.
Soleram, 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 arak yang manis.
Anak manis, janganlah dicium, sayang kalau dicium merah pipinya. Rindu, kepala rindu, hujan di uding, sini mendung. Anak siapa pakai kerudung, mata melirik kaki tersandung.
Suwe ora jamu, jamu godong telo. Suwe ora ketemu kamu, pisan nojo gelo. Suwe ora jamu, jamu godong menira. Suwe ora ketemu kamu, pisan dari pikiran.
Caca marica hey hey, caca marica hey hey, caca marica ada di kampung baru. Caca marica hey hey, caca marica hey hey, caca marica ada di kampung baru. Mana di mana anak kampung saya, anak kambing tuang ada di pohon waru.
Mana di mana jantung hati saya, jantung hati tuan ada di kampung baru. Sinagar tulang, tulang, tulang. Sinagar tulang, tulang, tulang. Sinagar tulang, tulang, tulang. Sinagar tulang, tulang, tulang. Sinagar tulang, tulang.
Bunga jempa megah di Aceh. Bunga telebe, telebe, indah lagoina. Bunga jempa megah di Aceh. Bunga telebe, telebe, indah lagoina. Sajojo, sajojo,
gali. Lagunya enak merdu sekali. Capek sedikit tidak peduli sayang. Asalkan Tuhan senang di hati. Putar ke kiri, nona manis putarlah ke kiri, ke kiri, ke kiri, ke kiri dan ke kiri, ke kiri, ke kiri, ke kiri manis. Sekarang kanan, nona manis putarlah ke kanan, 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 ke kanan manis.
Wow, that was a beautiful band. I love the guitar players. Nice instruments. So, if you have any questions or comments regarding the video, you can type it up in the chat box. We have from Udeni. Wow, nice guitar players. Yes, it's nice. It gave me goosebumps. Amazing song. Yeah, the song is amazing. Guitar cover is much amazing. Nice band. I enjoyed the music, but I did not understand the song. May I know the meaning? Thank you. Well, yeah, actually the song is in Indonesian. Well, representative of the video, maybe you can answer the question. May I know the meaning?
Okay, thank you. I'll try to answer the question. So the project is contain some Indonesian traditional songs is combined in one music arrangement, and the singers or the players in the video. The players or the singers in the video are the students of profession programs in Veterinary Medicine faculty of Brawijaya University. And the meaning of the song are, maybe we can say that the song are from west to east islands in Indonesia, which is from Sabang to Merauke. And there are so many meanings in this song. Maybe you can search in internet. Thank you.
And maybe you can mention some of the songs that were sang. So Jonas, the one who asked, can search them in Google. Maybe we can mention some of the title of the song.
Okay. I mentioned one of the title is Sajojo. Sajojo is from Papua Islands. It's in the east of Indonesia, and it means that Sajojo is a fighter or the fighting story in Papua.
Okay, thank you so much, Agun. So the one of the title of the song is Sajojo. You can search it out on Google. It's about a fighter from east of Indonesia. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jonas, for the question. And thank you, Agung, for answering. Are there any further questions or any further comments that I can read out loud? If there are no further questions, and you can type your comments anytime later on in the chat box, let's go to the next video, which is Indonesia Diversity in Unity.
solehan, solehan, anak yang manis, anak manis dan meladius, saya tahu lucunya jantung hati saya, jantung hati Tuhan ada di kampung baru. Cincang telik marak cingklang cimbetan, pusat gelombak pusat bulan. Cincang telik marak cingklang cimbetan, pusat gelombak pusat bulan. Kampungan jari batu, belum selesai bertulian. Takkan lucu kawan-kawan yang lama, sampai basuh tulian. Kicir-kicir, ini lagunya, lagu lama Tuhan dari Jakarta. rame ampo aronawa. Ade. Jomberiro Honke Jomberiro Bunga jumpa bergadi Aceh. Terlebih indah lagu indah. Bunga jumpa bergadi Aceh. Terlebih indah lagu indah. Sajojo, sajojo.
So thank you for the video. It was nice songs from Indonesia. So actually that was the last video. So if you have any questions or comments regarding the video, regarding the song, you can type it out in the chat box. Are there any questions or any comments? Okay, if there are no... Oh, there's one from Zulfa Nabila. That was a beautiful song with beautiful scenery as the background. Yeah, it is beautiful. Indonesia is amazing. Okay, great singing, voice, and music. I enjoyed it. Thank you. Thank you, Jonas, for the command. Are there any further questions? If there are no further questions or comments, but you can actually type comments anytime in the chat box regarding the video. I think that's enough for the video presentation today. Thank you so much. And Zulfa, I think now it's time for you again to present. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, moderator. The session was very insightful regarding the culture of various countries from Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Vietnam, and so on. And I said before, this cultural gathering is an activity that is carried out as a cultural sharing event as well as a competition for student exchange. So there will be a winner, they will be chosen by voting. And our reminder to all participants, don't forget to fill in the presents that sent in the chat box. Okay, the mechanism for selecting the winner will be done by voting through a Google form that has been provided starting from October 25 to October 29 in 20 and 21. Therefore, all participants are expected to vote for the best video that has been shown to be the winner. Okay, finally, before we close the event, we will do a documentation session. To all participants are welcome to turn on your camera. Okay, I will repeat again. Please, to all participants, to turn on your camera. Okay, we will do a documentation to commit team. Okay. 3, 2, okay, let's start. 3, 2, 1. Okay, finish. Maybe we will the documentation again. Okay, three, 2, 1, go. Okay, finished. And finally, we are at the end of the Cultural Gathering Virtual International Student Exchange Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Universitas Brawijaya 20 and 21. As the master of the ceremony, I say goodbye. Sorry if there are still many mistakes, and thank you for attending this event. Until we meet again at the next event, good afternoon, goodbye. See you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the committee.
Thank you for attending.
Thank you, guys.